So for 3.3, we're looking at the unit circle. So unit circle, it's a quick guide reference on degrees to radians, if you know how to get the angles. So we start right here at the point over 1, and this is 0 degrees. It's also 360 degrees, right? And if we go halfway around over here, we're at x equals -1. This is negative 180, not negative. It's just 180 degrees. It's -1. All right. So when we're in radians, this to 180 is pi, and all the way back around over here to 360 is 2 pi. And we want to find what these other angles are. So we're familiar with degrees. So each line, this line is 30 degrees. And then that same 30 degrees over is 60 degrees. And that same 30 degrees, see I'm adding 30 every time. 30, 60, 90, plus 30 is 120. That's not 30 degrees, so I'm going to skip it. Over here is 150, 180. And I'm just going to keep going all the way around the circle. So 180 plus 30 is 210, plus 30 is 240, plus 30 is 270, plus 30, 300, plus 30, 330, and then all the way around would be 360. So these other lines that we're looking at, from here to here and here to here, these are our 45 degree increments. Okay, so here's 45, and then 45 plus 45 is 90. Okay, so we're just going to keep adding 45. So 90 plus 45 is 135. So this would be 135. And if we add 45 again, we should be at 180, which we are. And if we add 45 again, we'll be at 225. Plus 45 would be 270. We can just check though. Yep, and then 270 plus 45 is 315. And then if we add that again, we'll be at 360. Okay, so let's write all of our radians on here now. So these are the degrees, but we want to know the radians. So let's do 30 degrees. I'm just going to convert it. This is what we learned last time. If we want radians, we take the degrees, and then we multiply it by pi over 180. So we have 30 pi over 180. I'm not going to put the pi in. So this would be pi over 6. Okay, now let's do 45. So 45 over 180 would be 1/4, or pi over 4. And if we do 60 times pi over 180, we get 60, which is 1/3, or pi thirds. Okay, so from here I'm going to count. Let's go with our green lines, our 45 degree angles right now. If 45 degrees, so from here to here, is 1 pi force, another 45 degrees would be 2 pi force. And that reduces to pi halves. So 90 degrees is pi halves. And if we go another 45 degrees down here to 135, we get 3 pi force. Right? And if we go another pi force, we get 4 pi force, which reduces to pi. Let's keep going. If we go another pi force, we would have 5 pi force. If we go another one, we would have 6 pi force, which reduces to 6 over 4. 3 pi halves, because these both divide by 2. So this one, 270, is 3 pi halves. And if we do, we're at 6 over 4 though, so then 315 would be 7 pi force. And then back to 360 would be 8 pi force, which reduces to 2 pi. Okay, so that's our pi force all the way around the circle. Now we're going to look at our 30 degree. If I go 30 degrees, I have pi 6. 1 pi 6. If I go another 30 degrees, I have 2 pi 6, which reduces to pi over 3. Okay, if I go another 30 degrees, I'm at 3 pi 6, which reduces to pi halves. Another 30 degrees would be 4 pi 6, which reduces to 2 pi thirds. If I go another 30 degrees, remember that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pi 6, which doesn't reduce. And then 180 degrees would be 6 pi over 6, which reduces to pi. Let's keep going. This would be 7 pi 6. Oops, not 8. I was getting ahead of myself. 8 pi 6 right here at 240. So 8 pi 6. That reduces to 4 pi thirds. 9 pi 6 reduces to 3 pi over 2. 300 would be 10 pi 6, which reduces to 5 pi thirds. And then this would be 11 pi 6, which doesn't reduce. And then we're back to 12 pi 6, which reduces to 2 pi. So really, you need to know this stuff. You have the radians all the way around the circle, and you have the degrees all the way around the circle. And that can go around clockwise or counterclockwise. If we go this way, we would go negative values, and we'll look at some of those in the self-checks.